Nintendo randomly announced a new Nintendo Direct that will be focused on Nintendo Switch 1 games. They've confirmed that there will be no updates about Nintendo Switch 2 during this Nintendo Direct, so we'll basically just have to wait less than a week for the Nintendo Switch 2 presentation. So this kind of feels like the final hurrah for the Nintendo Switch 1. Apologies if I'm kind of reacting in lowercase today because it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. What's gonna happen this time? Alright, starting right off with it's what's this called? Dragon Quest. Oh wait, there's yeah. I don't know, I always like I don't know much about Dragon Quest RPGs and stuff. Yeah, I remember. So this is still coming, and I think they're also doing 3 or something, right?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
Sounds good.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
Wow,
So
is that the
please
first
tune into
time
that as
the
well.
name has been said out loud? Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix.
Okay.
Another character appeared at the end. What kind
Yeah,
of
so
adventure
I'm sure we'll
We hope
still,
you're excited for
obviously,
more
that we'll still be getting
information in the
Switch
future.
1 games throughout the year, even after the Switch 2 comes
let's
out.
see the first batch of headlines.
They'll still be supporting the Switch 1 after Switch 2.
From dire straits.
Wait, what is this one? Should I know this?
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
For some reason, this screams like Wii U game to me. Is like a Wii U remake or something? Oh. Never mind.
Entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his lab.
Wow.
Your mission
AI
is to track down Iris,
is taking over.
an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to
I like how
investigate Iris's whereabouts.
I like how there are like it's like the AI.
Dive into
It
a
has to
subject's
be
dreams
like
to
a
reveal clues hidden
an anime
deep within their
waifu.
psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an
You know, you think of
explorable
like
environment.
Jarvis from Iron Man, but it's like no, let's
Everything you
get a
learn will
waifu.
bring you one step closer to the truth.
I guess why not?
Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from
July.
The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th. Unleash
I wonder
Supernatural.
after Switch 2 comes out how they're gonna differentiate games for Switch 1 versus Switch 2. Like in terms of like the boxes and like, you know, the trailers and stuff.
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also
Okay.
fights alongside demons.
It's
as
I
a
always
devil
feel
summoner.
bad whenever there
To
are like
protect the
these
capital,
games
Raido
that
must
I don't know
investigate
anything
a
about,
series of supernatural cases.
or that I'm not too
Fight in real-time
interested in.
battles alongside demons you summon.
I'm sure people are interested and excited about it though, so I'm excited that people are excited about it.
Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even
But I
turn
don't know what
opposing
any of this
demons into
means.
allies.
I just want my
Demons can
Mario.
also be useful
Where's
outside of
Mario?
battle.
I don't know.
Powers are
I'm
helpful in
kidding.
Finding solutions during investigations. Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core.
The capital.
Raido Remastered, the mystery
It's always
of
the
Soulless
capital.
Armor launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
June
Pre-orders
19th. Okay,
begin later
so
today on Nintendo
yeah.
eShop.
I'm guessing Switch 2 is gonna come out around June, like summerish time, summer time-ish.
Darkness. With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world
Shadow Labyrinth.
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known
It's
as
Pac-Man.
Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious,
Wait, why is
maze-like
Pac-Man in this
world,
game? And it's
your
made by
battle
is
for
it Bandai
survival
Namco?
begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world.
Imagine that plot twist.
By
I mean, it
examining your
even like, you know,
surroundings,
shares
you can
letters
patient
of
and combine
Pac-Man.
with Puck to explore
Wait, okay,
areas
it's
you couldn't
Pac-Man.
reach before.
Okay,
But
it's literally
true
okay.
The creatures
At
inhabiting
first,
this
I was
world
like,
will
are they
prove
just
hostile.
being
When
silly?
facing
Are they
opposing
being tricky
enemies,
here? But
you
no,
and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia
they're,
form
it's
to
literally
unleash
just a
powerful
Pac-Man
attacks.
reference.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then
What
be
was?
used to
How did
enhance your
they
abilities.
like think to do that? Like, okay, this really like gritty
Work to uncover Puck's true
platformer
goal
needs Pac-Man in it.
and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Okay, so I don't know what to make of that.
The rhythmic march begins.
Rhyth- Oh,
Remasters of Patapon and
Patapon and
2
Patapon
are
2.
coming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle.
I've never played Patapon.
Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon
But it's like-
army.
It seems like something I would totally be into because I love rhythm
Pata
games.
Patapon advances them forward.
I was actually like, I thought it was gonna be Rhythm Heaven,
while
and I was gonna
Pon
like
Pon
freak out.
Patapon has
But
them
this is
attack.
fun too.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big
Wait, maybe
boost
I'll
in
have to
power.
play this. I love rhythm
From
games.
the horse-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon, build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your
cool.
own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay
July 11th.
launches on Nintendo
Okay.
Switch July 11th.
Wait, it's made by Sony? Or what?
Welcome to Zephyrtown,
Oh,
cozy place nestled in a windswept valley.
farming sim. I feel like after that one Nintendo Direct with all the farming sims, it kind of leaves a bad taste in our mouths for farming sims.
First
Not
cropping
gonna
up
lie.
on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive
I don't know.
farming life sim has no
I'm not
shortage of
gonna lie in
activities to
that
get
I
up
feel
to.
like I'm a little bit farming simmed out for a little while
Tend to your farm while growing crops and
with
caring
Animal
for
Crossing and then Fae Farm and then Disney Dreamlight Valley. Like,
Then sell your produce
Man.
and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow,
but
help
I
the
always
once
think
famous
these
market
story of
regain its
season
former
games
splendor.
looks really cute.
Honestly,
you can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture
I'd like
a
to spend more
relationship
time
if
with
you
you.
find that special someone.
I'm gonna try using that line. I'd like to spend more time with you.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyrtown's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
That's fun.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand
Okay.
Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Well, that's cute.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, oh, is this gonna be something big? Oh boy. What is this? Metroid? Okay, yeah. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's still coming. So yeah, I wonder what the deal is going to be with this game in terms of like Switch 1 and Switch 2 release. Because I feel like looking at these graphics, I don't know, I can't see this running on a Switch 1.
Here, Samus
Maybe. I mean, the Switch has some pretty like good graphics for some games, but like, you know, it also struggles with a lot of games.
in order to survive and escape
So I
this
wonder
planet,
if
she was
this is going to be on Switch
unexpectedly
1 or Switch 2, or both.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
But yeah, the graphics look pretty good.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Oh gosh. Spooky ooky. Nice.
As she explores the planet,
So,
Samus is granted mysterious and ancient
besides
powers,
Metroid Prime Remastered,
psychic abilities.
this is gonna be like the
These
first
powers
Metroid
allow
game
Samus
with
to
standard
operate mechanisms
button controls, if I'm not
and
mistaken.
open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Wow.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Yeah, why? I wonder if you'll have to you'll have to have knowledge of the first 3 games before 4.
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
Okay. Still just 2025. So I have a feeling we'll see this at Switch 2 maybe, and then we'll get an actual release date? Question mark. Is there a evil Samus? Wait. Wow.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus.
I thought he was gonna say more
We hope
challenges
you're
for
looking
the
forward to
development of this game.
exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move
Okay.
on to some more headlines.
Okay.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
What's this?
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As
Disney
the newest
Villains Cursed
potionista of the
Cafe.
Cursed Cafe. You'll craft
Okay.
concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange
Interesting.
elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked
Okay.
creations.
So it's like
Potions you make
bartender
can influence
simulator.
Customer storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch.
It's fun that
later
it's
today.
oh, it's Shadow Drop. It's fun that it's focused on the villains. I don't know.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Okay.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic
I like the art
circles to
style of
perform
this. It's
rituals,
cute.
fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in
It reminds me
training
of, like,
to
Maple
skilled
Story.
spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes.
Okay.
Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
Oh no.
Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell
Not.
original items.
I was gonna say, like,
Four players
you have
can
to
make magic
work
together
to pay
in
your
online
tuition. It's
co-op.
like,
Explore this whimsical world on the road
it's like
to
a,
graduation
it's like actual,
and beyond.
you know, going to college in the US.
Are you ready for a spellbinding journey?
Are you gonna have like student loans for the rest of your life?
Begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set
Sure.
off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
cute.
you'll explore an expansive
Hand-drawn.
archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world. Can
That's
you
cool.
uncover
I like the art
secrets
style.
archipelago
It's like, it
holds?
reminds me of like
Find out
Cuphead,
when the
obviously,
Eternal Life of
because it's
Gradius
hand-drawn.
launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Okay.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series. Titles include Gradius.
Is it just me, or are there just like way too many arcade games
Gradius
on
2,
the Switch?
Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years.
Like, I feel like, what if they just make the most definitive arcade game? You know, like the definitive version of this. How do they re-release it in like 10 years? Then what are they gonna add?
Later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the
Okay.
beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the
Oh.
corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the
Okay.
cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages.
What
and
was the first one
global
called?
leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste
forget.
Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC
Pizza Tower?
in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch
That's
later
fun.
today.
Oh, Shadow Drop. Okay.
Let's see what's in
Tamagotchis. I haven't seen Tamagotchis in like forever.
store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series.
Okay.
There are stores galore.
Dude, I used to like have a whole, you know, I used to have a whole lanyard of Tamagotchis when I was in elementary school. I remember one day in like the 3rd grade, I got in trouble because my Tamagotchis were going off in the middle of class and I didn't know how to turn it off.
Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each
That was
shop.
really embarrassing. And after that day, I never brought my Tamagotchis to school ever again.
Livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business is sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch
Okay.
June 27th.
That's a throwback. Oh. Pokemon stuff. Is this the new one? Question mark? Yeah, it is.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series.
It's kind of sad that the more we see of this game, the like less impressive, I guess, it looks in terms of
It
graphics.
also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games. Lumio City. To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives
So yeah,
of the
this is
Pokemon and
totally,
people of Lumio
I think,
City.
gonna be a Switch 1 game. At first I thought it was gonna be like a Switch 2 game, but
Scattered
looking at the
all over town
graphics,
are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you
Oh,
sense
no.
trouble, get to safety. there are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too.
Okay.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops.
On rooftops?
People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
I like this style of game just because it actually gives some context to the actual size of the Pokemon.
Highly skilled
You know,
trainers
next to
are
humans.
invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale.
ZA Royale.
Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
Okay.
Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack.
That's
During
cool.
battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
To rank A. Is that where the
Trainers who
ZA
reach
comes
the
from?
top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will
Okay.
you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA
Late
launches on
2025.
Nintendo Switch later this year.
Cool.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
Let's take a look.
Hello there.
Wait.
The game
Rhythm
you're
Heaven.
about to see
Wait, I was just talking about this.
doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny
Yay!
little rhythm
Yay!
games.
Let's go! Dude, I
wanna
love
see-
Rhythm Heaven.
Boop. Just press the button to jump through the ring.
What, like, what? I wonder what the... What's the whole idea of this one gonna be?
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop.
Yay! I
Maybe
love
you
Rhythm
could draw it
Heaven.
in time to a rhythm.
And actually, I think Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii was a pretty late Wii game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love Rhythm Heaven.
In this game, you
I
must
can't
do
believe we're
all
actually
things.
getting a new one.
You need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
It's weird having voice, though. Voiced dialogue. I will say. Wow.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Yay.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Rhythm Heaven Groove. 2026, no! It was so close to being the
That
best
was
thing
Rhythm
ever.
Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
Sweet.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
It looks like there's gonna be
We
like
hope you're
multiple
looking
art
forward to
styles too, which is kind of interesting.
Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
Oh. Oh no.
Please take a look.
What's gonna happen with digital games?
With game cards,
Uh-huh.
you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system.
This is weird to get in
and
a
the Legend of
direct.
Zelda game in this one.
Yeah?
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
That's right.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well,
Uh-huh.
here's what we came up with. Introducing the virtual
Virtual
game card.
game card.
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Huh?
When purchasing the digital version of the game,
Okay.
it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you
Okay.
load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
I'm loading on a second system.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second.
Okay.
Now you can play this game on the second
It's
system
nice that they acknowledge
wherever
that people
and
have
whenever you
multiple
want,
Switches.
just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on
And
up to
I
two
think
systems.
I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing,
Communication with
but
your second system is required, but only the first time.
I do think there is some... It can be a little confusing trying to
You can
manage
also lend
multiple
out
Nintendo
virtual
Switch
game cards
systems,
to your Nintendo account family group members.
especially
Connect
with
to your
like
family
save
group
data
member
and
system
stuff.
via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Interesting.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
But it has to be
You can
nearby.
only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
Oh.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual game card.
What a
The
Just a
virtual
weird
game card
announcement.
feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Oh.
This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Okay. That was a weird break. A little news break. High on Life is coming to Switch. Oh no. Oh no. That is an interesting game to see on Nintendo. So we must be coming to the end. How long? Oh yeah, it's almost been 30 minutes. They said roughly 30 minutes for this direct. Oh, wait, what's going on with this game? How come the frame rate is so bad? Oh no.
Uncover history once more.
I'm not gonna lie, this is a weird direct. I don't know. Something about how this is going feels kind of...
Meet Gustav, the royal heir, and Will, the explorer. Two heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale.
Okay.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even
So we have more
powerful
RPG
bosses.
stuff.
What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later
Wow.
today.
More Shadow Drop.
Monumental adventures await.
Huh?
Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate,
Cute.
optical illusions to discover, and mystifying
Oh, gosh.
secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for
This seems like
forgiveness
something that would have been
while
really nice on like
outsmarting the
3DS, I
enigmatic
guess.
Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first
Okay.
two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
What's this? Oh.
A brand new entry in the
Oh, everybody's golf.
series is driving onto Nintendo Switch. Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In
Okay.
Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall.
I always get
It's
everybody's golf
quite
confused
par
with
for the course.
Golf Story.
Up to 4 golfers can hit
I think
the
they're like
fairway
totally different
together
games, but
locally
like,
or in
I don't know.
online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Okay.
Unite
Whoa.
some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes
Marvel
from the roster of
Cosmic Invasion.
15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious
Spider-Man.
Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
That's fun.
Swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Fun.
The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Okay.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
All right, last
Please
one.
take a look.
Like again, weird, weird thing to end on. Tomodachi Life.
I'm a buckle. Tornadoes off on G+1 yesterday.
Yo, dude, everybody's freaking out right now. I'm just imagining everybody freaking out about this. Wow. So yeah, it looks like a new one. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. Man. 2026 again. Oh,
Did you want to talk?
Aw,
huh.
glad that was only a dream.
Yeah, the graphics look really interesting.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
Yeah.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We
Wow.
hope you're looking forward to it.
The internet has finally won. We got a new Tomodachi Life.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
You're welcome.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Oh,
Here's Mr. Miyamoto
There's still more.
to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru
Hi.
Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo
Hello,
Direct.
Mr. Miyamoto.
Since 2011, Nintendo
Oh.
Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly,
Oh, okay, I thought it was gonna be a Mario movie.
and now these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yes.
Thank you all very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for making them.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Huh?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
Nintendo Today.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you
Okay.
can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day. After
Okay.
the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Okay.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with
Huh.
a Nintendo account can use
What
the
a
app,
weird
so
thing.
please try it out.
This is a weird direct.
That's all I have to share. I
Okay.
hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Huh.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That was weird. What a weird thing. Well, that's the direct for today. I think you can kind of tell that, you know, the Switch one is obviously kind of coming to an end. Pretty much the only Nintendo games that we saw in this direct were Rhythm Heaven and Tomodachi Life, which, you know, are like kind of niche and, you know, just kind of weird franchises. So that was very interesting. I don't know. It was also interesting to see, you know, the non-gaming announcements. Like, that was kind of weird. In any case, let me know in the comments, what did you guys think of this Nintendo Direct? If you want to see my reactions to a previous Nintendo Direct, check out the video below. For now, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chase, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.